so many things, like how to love and how to lose and how to choose.
Well, hello everybody, this is Linda Carbonell and welcome to another edition of Walking Through Life. Today I have another friend and guest coming back to Walking Through Life. And this is the first time he's going to sit and tell his story because he was here with his friend Mike. How do you say his last name? Fitzpatrick.
Yeah.
The last time, and they did a wonderful show, and he showed me his artwork, and I just kind of fell in love with it. And then I told him that, because this is his spot, because he did write a wonderful, wonderful story for the page on the Walking Through Life, tell your story and win a spot on the TV show. So he's brought artwork today, right, Steve? You
Yes,
brought
I
some
did,
artwork
yeah.
to show everybody.
Yeah.
Because I was really inspired when I saw the book that Mike wrote and that you illustrated.
That's it. That's right.
Yes.
That's correct.
I really liked that, and I enjoyed the book. It was more like a childlike book, so children could be taught that spirituality is a wonderful thing.
I think that's a wonderful thing that what Mike is doing because he's putting his heart and soul out into it.
Yes, he is.
And he's thinking about his childhood and our childhood, and a lot of us walk similar paths.
Exactly, and I think
we have to learn from somewhere.
Right,
So.
and I obviously, I'm still learning too, But Mike is doing wonderful now. He's starting his own little TV show on Facebook page, but it's, like live, it's right there. It's done through Facebook, which I think is awesome, And so the name of his show is Awakening Your Possibilities. And
Right.
Mike's one of those people that want to hear from you, want to understand, what's going on.
Right. Yeah.
Help it. And you, Steve, are the same way, obviously, because, you shared your drawings with him to put in his book, and you've done all this, and you guys are really good friends.
Right.
And I am honored to call you and Mike, both of you, one of my closest friends. Me and you, we talk on the phone, don't we?
Yes, we do.
We have
we
quite the
talk all the
conversation.
time. We have
I know.
some conversations,
Yes, we do.
whatever it is
Interesting
we have on
ones.
our mind or whatever, and
Yeah,
we talk and with that said, so
yeah,
we listen to each other, whatever
Yeah.
the issue might be, and then
Yeah.
we discuss things.
yeah.
Yep.
And it's wonderful that Ted and I can really call you our friend. It's kind of hard sometimes when you have friends that aren't agreeable or, don't understand you. That's what's hard. So being a friend is important.
That's correct. Yep.
Right. But I want to make sure that everybody gets to know a bit more about these because
Absolutely.
you drew some pictures and I wasn't supposed to see them. But I did.
Well,
I snuck a page.
you only saw like one or two. And
Okay.
that's it. So, speaking of drawings, that's one of the things I've always done since I was a childhood.
Yeah.
And since I was 4 years old, 3.5, 4 years old, drawing a little scribbling on the. My mother used to get upset with me. Stop writing on the wall. You're not supposed to color the walls, son.
Yeah.
And it was kind of ironic that that's the way it would be. So later on, because you're going to get a little bit of my story too also.
Well,
at the same
yeah, I
time.
hope so.
So with the drawings, all that stems right out from my childhood.
Yeah.
I always loved drawing all the time. And
Yeah.
it come to the point like I would get in trouble. Yep. And then I wonder why you're walking by certain places in the room and you see all these little colorful little things on the
All over the
wall.
walls. Yeah, you were just trying to get your art
Yeah,
around.
I was trying to do it. and
Wanted
I ran out of
everybody to
paper,
see
so
it.
there's plenty of wall there.
Yeah. I think my little sister did that too with crayons. No, my mom was quite upset.
Oh yeah, well I did that with crayons and I did that with marker and I did that. And boy, we had the most colorful walls you ever
Oh,
saw.
I bet.
Oh,
I bet we did.
yeah.
I bet you.
So-
I bet you did.
Yeah. So we're going to start off with, there's always a little fox
Ooh,
on
look
the
at the
room.
fox.
And see, we have a little fox here.
Oh,
and-
you got bird houses?
Yeah, bird houses.
corn?
That's corn.
Oh, you
and
even got a chicken?
Pumpkins and.
Pumpkin?
Yep.
Oh, wow.
This reminds me of a friend of mine a few years back. I was helping him in his garden. He'd have different things growing out there. So I thought about that. And so, he had the pumpkins and stuff and squash and other things he used to grow. And then we have all the little critters around here and there. And
That's
little
beautiful.
foxes and all that. little fox on the run there. And so this sort of thing I always enjoy drawing. So
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah.
I love that.
so I did, yeah. So how you
That's
like
beautiful. That's beautiful.
that? Yes.
Yeah, you know, you could be an illustrator, right? So for what you did for Mike, you could do it
Right. I did that for
other
Mike's
people.
book.
Yeah, yeah.
And that book there is The Adventures of Croc Pottle, which I did the illustrations in that for Mike.
Yep.
Now, you might remember, say, a week or so ago, or some time ago, we showed a few pictures of it in his book. So, so those were quite colorful. He enjoyed that and everything else. So, but very nice. Anytime you draw for children and everything else, you want them nice and colorful.
Yep.
Nice and colorful. It catches their eyes. You know?
Yeah.
It gets their imagination going.
Right.
Yep.
Oh, I really like that one.
This one, this might think of something a little more modern.
Oh, yeah?
This one here.
Now, what are they? Is that a space?
Yeah, we got spaceships in here, typical something of
blow
a,
up the
of a recent sci-fi.
blowing something up here and something.
Yeah, things getting, you know, typical.
What's this orange thing? What kind of a ship is that?
This one looks like a large battle cruiser kind
Battle
of thing.
cruiser, yeah.
and, you know, sci-fi
I like
thing,
this with
something
the
out of Star
beams
Trek
on
and Star
here.
Wars.
And
the
this
engine.
is that the building down there?
Nah,
Is
it's
it
just like
flying
the
over?
date. That's the date.
Oh,
Oh, 2020, that's the time I did it.
Okay.
But it just, little imagination, see,
Yeah.
and I've always, that's another thing I've always drawn a lot of that kind of thing when I was a kid too. The spaceships and space, you know, airplanes and everything that goes. I had a fascination with airplanes and battleships and things for one time when I was a kid. And so I used to watch different movies and things and these science fiction type movies, and that always got fascinated by the spaceships and like
Yeah, yeah.
aliens and all the things, because wow, that's a whole new thing to create there.
yeah.
Because as an artist, a view of an artist, drawing things on this sort of thing, I said, well, that was a good challenge because you had to create. I wanted to create my own, not actually have something that looks like something out of Star Wars or out of Star Trek. But it does, but it has my own twist and everything else. So
Yeah, I like.
it's not like I'm
That's-
stepping on George Lucas's toes or Gene Roddenberry. Right. So little sci-fi there.
Yeah, we had our sci-fi lesson for the day. Yes, we did.
Yes, we did. And there's a lot of it's creativity.
Yeah.
And creativity, you learn to create as we
So,
go.
what can you tell people about finding their own inspiration to draw, or you know, to be able to draw pictures like that?
Well, I would say my thing is you find the things that you like. You saw a lot of your favorite things.
Yeah, like mushrooms and fairies. and
Well,
stuff
you like
that,
mushrooms and fairies and butterflies,
butterflies.
or you like animals, you like
Yeah.
elephants, you like dolphins, you like whatever it might be. Video games, you might have your favorite characters in video games or whatever it might be. Instead of just picking up the phone and playing your games on the phone or all this stuff, it's good to learn to use this, your mind, and
Absolutely.
create what you see
Absolutely.
in your mind.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's kind of like your way is saying, this is my way of creating, this is kind of like my little inner world, as you would say.
Yeah.
But it's good to express too. Everybody should be able to express what they're feeling, and it should never be bottled up. Never.
right.
That's one thing you don't bottle up, because it inspires somebody to draw, to paint, to create, to have their own little little creative initiation there. I think it's a wonderful thing for people to learn.
Right.
You know, and keeps you out of the the computer or the video games and all that. It's a nice nice way to express, because throughout life, throughout work, I've learned that creativity is something you had to create things on the spot.
Right.
There are jobs I had to, like back like when I was with Ringling Brothers and Barnum Circus back in the 80s. I was painting floats for the Ringling Brothers. I was painting floats and repairing some of the props and everything else, and some, in the way you say, a little ingenuity and some creativity. And be able to think on your feet.
Well,
That's
I
what
guess so, yeah.
that's what creativity does. It
Yeah.
helps you, allows you to think on your feet while you're doing something, and something needs to be fixed, or you see needs something. that resort,
So
you
what
can
is
do it.
Oh, is this another spaceship?
Yeah, this is like something on.
That's a spaceship.
Yeah, spaceship has
So
land. So,
we could
but
each bring our drawing pads and.
we're gonna have a good, we're gonna have a good time sitting drawing and
Yeah.
give each other different pointers and tips. And
Yeah.
then that's another thing. I've gone to different art schools down in Massachusetts, and I've learned different techniques down there in a place called the Worcester Art Museum, which is still in Worcester, Massachusetts as of today. And but I've gone there just shortly after I got out of high school. I was going there, and I went there for a few years, and all different times I had the top ranking in all the scholarships because of my ability to draw. And even some of my worst like days and stuff like that. Some days when I wasn't my best, I was still doing this, and this is what kept my sanity. See, this is what keeps my sanity. When I have a little waiting time,
Yeah.
say I take a friend or a relative or somebody to the doctor while I'm waiting at the doctor's. I have a pad of paper and I'm drawing.
Yeah.
Why?
That's
Because you
neat.
always have
Yeah.
the waiting time right out there, the waiting room.
Yeah.
So sometimes I could be waiting a good hour. That's all right. That's all right. I don't care. Make it 3 hours. I'll sit here and draw all day.
Draw, yeah.
Don't bother me none.
Right.
And you know something? You don't have to worry about the smartphone. The smartphone runs out of battery or whatever.
I don't have a cell phone.
Wonder what? Now this here,
There's a reason for that.
this here, someone's gonna love.
Aw,
Look
look at that.
Put that up on your
That's-
wall and put it in your poster.
Are you
How's
giving
that?
me this one?
Yes, there's a couple I'm
Oh,
gonna give you.
thank
today.
you. Look at this, guys.
I'm gonna
And-
give you a few.
Yeah. It's got, look at these flowers and the mushroom. Your mushrooms are better than mine.
Mm-hmm.
But I make similar mushrooms, except for, I think with mine, I put the stems more up than the thing.
Well, it depends how you position it.
No, that's it.
great.
Yeah.
That's-
Yeah. But yours,
everybody
I
has
mean,
their
look at
own way.
look at all this color in here. That's so cute.
Yep.
I could definitely see, because I was telling him my story about the fairies and the mushrooms and all of this,
Right.
what it was that I liked, and he created it. And I think that's awesome. Thank you very, very much.
You're welcome.
I'm honored to have you draw this for me. Really.
It I
means
know
a
you
lot
love
to
that
me.
sort of thing. I know
Yeah,
it does. So I
it
know you
means a
love
lot
that
to
sort
me.
of thing.
Does everybody see that?
You gotta turn that up. How well can you see that on the camera?
You can, believe
Yeah,
me.
that's good.
Yeah.
And
Beautiful.
well, we're gonna go to the trip to the ocean a little bit.
Ooh,
We
look
have
at the
some sea
turtles.
There's some sea
Can,
turtles.
can anybody see that? There's turtles here, and that must be the ocean floor.
Yeah, that's the bottom. That's the
It's
bottom.
like a starfish there.
Starfish, a little clam there, and
Yep.
all the little
Little,
things
even
in
little
there.
little water bubbles.
Right? Why not?
Sorry.
There you go. That helps.
Yeah.
That helps.
There we go. We got that.
I think we got it that
Nice.
time. Yeah.
Nice.
We got it so you don't lose them halfway off the thing here.
Yep.
So, everybody's familiar with the big
Look
and
at the
small. We love them all.
dog.
The little dogs. Here you go.
Oh, well, that's beautiful.
We
Can
can
you
show
see
them.
that?
So you
I
can
mean, make
see
sure
that.
it's in the camera.
Yep.
See.
Yeah, you got it
Yeah.
in there. Pretty good. Good. Very good.
Yeah.
Yep.
I
And,
love the Chihuahua.
The little Chihuahua.
The big dog and the little dog.
Right. Why not?
And the bone.
Yeah, the bone's bigger than the little dog.
That is so cute.
But everybody can relate to your pet, your
Oh,
favorite
yeah.
pets and everything,
Yeah.
and stuff like this. Everybody loves animals.
Right.
I've always did, and well, it's only fair that if you have dogs, you got to show the cats. Mm-hmm. For all you cat
Oh.
lovers.
Yeah. Well, I'm a cat lover.
Yeah.
Oh, look at. Oh, I'm showing it this way. I'm supposed to show
I'm
it
gonna
this
show
way.
it right there at that one there.
Can you see it?
And bring it up a little bit. That's it.
Can they see the whole thing?
Not quite the bottom, but that's all right. But here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna pick this up. Go this like this.
Yep.
You can see that. Well, there we go. You can see the bottom there, all the way up to the top like that. There we go. We got it now. Okay.
Oh, that's beautiful. You really are a really good artist, you know. And you could do simple things like the stuff that I draw and make it. It's beautiful.
This is more of a black and white deal.
Oh, a black and
But-
white one. What is that? Is that a
Yeah,
dinosaur?
Jurassic Park.
Oh,
my,
Jurassic.
My version of Jurassic Park with all the dinosaurs. It's all you kids who love dinosaurs.
Yeah,
There
look
you
at that
go.
big dinosaur there.
Big
What-
T-
what's
T-Rex.
that one there?
That's another dinosaur down there
Yep.
where you were pointing at. More dinosaurs.
And then this is one of those flying.
Yeah, one of them pterodactyls.
Was that what they call it?
Yeah, they call it a pterodactyl.
But I really like the palm trees too. Mm-hmm. You know, this is unique. You know, you can live in a world anywhere. Like with my fairy gardens, I live in a different world, and I'd love to create that.
Anybody look at the little kitty? See the little kitty?
Can you see it?
How well can you see the kitty? I'm gonna go just like this up a little bit.
There you go.
Sometimes you go like that, but we're gonna catch the light too. So,
Mm-hmm.
and we got it right there.
And the kitty cat.
Yeah. So that reminds me of my old little kitty I have in my house.
Oh, you
My
have.
little kitty, Gypsy.
Oh, so you
Yeah,
have.
she's similar
and-
colors. And
Yeah, yeah.
Similar colors and things. My cat.
Yeah.
And I have that one there. I rescued her. Was it about a year or two ago? Rescued her, and so I've had her ever since. Little sweetheart. Yeah.
It's beautiful.
And back to living my life story, though, a lot of these drawings state back to when I was going to school and different things, you see and everything else. But of course, I was Ringler Brothers, and then after Ringler Brothers, and then it was just when I eventually came up here, and Mike said, "Hey, I know a place you can come up and get away from." Get away from town and get a new change, away from the stress and other stuff. And I said, yeah, I took him up, and I took him up on it,
There you go.
and get away from the stress and the neighborhood was getting worse.
Yeah.
So time to move on.
I don't like living with neighbors.
I like living where it's nice and
Yeah.
living in an area where it's
You've
decent.
always got your good neighbors, and then you get your bad ones. You know.
Well, that's like anywhere, but it
Yeah.
doesn't matter who you're hanging around with or what they're doing too.
Right.
And you know something? Don't worry, you're gonna have some more of these.
Well, thank you.
And look at this.
Look at these
The
mushrooms,
turtle in the
guys.
Yep.
Look at these mushrooms. Now, if that doesn't say Linda, I don't know what does. I make these too.
You take that home with you.
Well,
You
thank
take-
you.
Yep. You can take these home and have a gallery, have an art gallery.
Yeah, for sure.
And this one here, a little more page of sci-fi. Another sci-fi page.
Sci-fi. Hey, look,
Another
everybody.
little sci-fi page. There you go. And that
Isn't
one
that
you
cool?
might have to bring it up closer a little bit, only because the sizing of it. I don't know how well. There you go.
There you
There you
go.
go. You'll probably get some kind of a view of what's going on. a little bit. There we go. All right. And this one here, I thought of you. This particular picture. This
Okay.
one here.
Oh my gosh! Yeah, look at the butterfly. And I did see this, but you know what? We don't have to tell anybody that. Oh yeah, the camera and the mic's on, isn't it?
Oh, you heard it all.
Anyway,
That's all right.
let me tell you guys the story of what I told Mike that Steve, that inspired him to draw this picture for me. So he asked me what I liked, and I said, well, I like butterflies, I like fairies, I like big, huge mushrooms, and little children playing, and the whole 9 yards, and that's the type of stuff that I usually draw too. And there's all kinds of flowers down here. This is cute.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And so I really love this, and none of us draw the same exact way.
No, no two
we
of us will
don't.
ever
No
will.
two's alike.
And see, that's the beauty about art.
Yeah.
That is the beauty about art. That's not like you see on a computer. On the art, when you're doing your own creative, masterpieces or whatever,
Yeah,
your expressions, whatnot, you create them in your own way.
Right,
And
exactly.
no two people
That's
are going
alike.
to get it exactly alike. It's never gonna, not going
Right.
to happen.
Yeah. So my mushroom's a little bit different because they're always red.
Right.
And they got white things through here and everything. And
Yeah.
then we're like this stem, but I have never been able to put it so it goes all the way around down here. I just sort of slide a little bit of it here and a little bit here, and my mushroom comes down like this.
Yeah.
So I do it a little bit different.
But we all have a
But you have to
way.
teach me how to do this one, though.
Right.
Yeah, because I want to learn how to do that one because I like those. Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right, now because you showed your art. I got to show mine.
Well, yeah, absolutely.
I got two
It's
of
only
them.
fair.
Do you want to see two of them?
Yeah, let's see a couple.
I'll show you.
couple of-
I'll show you Mike's first because Mike was a guest here, and he is doing. He's going to be doing his own Facebook Live, "Awakening Your Purpose" with Mike Fitz. I can't say it.
Fitzpatrick. Fitzpatrick.
Fitzpatrick. Okay.
Yes.
All right. It's easy to see where my mushroom's just a little bit different. And then I
all
have a
right.
teddy bear. This
Yep.
is my imagination. So I got Mike here, and then I got a little teddy bear there, and thanking him for being on the show. And he has purple hair. That's different.
That's a little different. You gave him purple hair.
So anyway, let's show this.
There you go. Let's see that. 'Cause
Hey.
That's all. We got to show her work too now.
Yeah, and a
Yep.
word out there to Mike: you keep up doing what you're doing. You know, you got a purpose. You're spreading great messages. Keep it up.
Yep. Keep doing it, Mike.
And this one here is one that I drew for you, Steve. You know, and I don't. That's the thing is I didn't ask you. You know
Right.
what you like. You know, and I know you're kind of like funny. Like you have a personality that's kind of funny. And I
Right.
knew I wanted to draw something, a cartoon or something. You know.
Right.
So I decided to share with you some of my little monsters.
Right.
They're my little monsters. My mom sat me down one time because I used to doodle, and she says, "Okay, you have to make me 10 different monsters."
Yep.
And I did. So these are two that I could think of that I had from the past. And then you can read what it says. Thank you,
You
Steve.
see, being a guest on Walking Through Life, TV show, TV
Yeah.
talk show.
TV
They
talk.
recall very nice. Isn't that cute?
Yeah.
Yeah, isn't that
Yeah.
cute? Hey, look at that. You want to see? See, you good at portraits, right? See this? I think she got a picture of me, the monster, the green one with the red nose. I think that she figured that was me. So, and I think that's quite beautiful.
Well, actually,
Thank you very much.
Actually, I can't remember what I named him when I first started drawing him, but I know this one's name is Screwball. I don't know where that came from. I knew it used to be somebody's CBD.
Yeah.
CB handle.
Okay, Screwball.
Yeah.
Okay, we get some
And then, of
interesting
course,
names.
this one's Huggy Bear because that was my best friend's.
Right, Huggy Bear.
Yep. And then I don't even remember what mine was.
Mm-hmm.
I have no clue. It's just like, gone.
Well, speak about names. I've been called every name in the book.
Yeah, I know.
I've been called every name in the book and then some.
Yep.
Some of them I don't dare to repeat on TV.
Yeah. I know. People
Right.
hurt us, and we hurt. You know, and you hate to say it, but we hurt people too.
Yeah, well, I've been through that kind of thing myself because I
Yeah.
know it's like to, get bullied, and which is not a good thing because being bullied as a child, going to school and stuff,
Right.
because I was smaller than the other kids.
Yep,
and
yep,
stuff.
yep.
And so, but after a while, it's either, do or die. I just had to put up my own little dukes and
Yeah.
do what I can do. Let them
Keep
know that-
positive. Keep positive.
Right. But you know something? But it's not always good to fight because you're always getting yourself in more trouble than you're in the first place.
Yes.
So it's not the good way to go. But
No.
to prevent bullying is one thing too.
Yeah, we want to do
And
that.
also, we want to prevent bullying and put a stop to that.
Yeah.
And put that
But
little word out to people.
I think it's every individual's, person's, whatever they feel about it is their opinions, right?
Mm-hmm.
And my purpose would be to take those people that have such a big stigma about whatever it is, mental illness,
Right.
or addiction, or people that are not in addiction recovery yet, or whatever. it
Right,
happens
right,
to
whatever
be.
their predicament
And people
might be.
put them all in a stigma, and I don't like that. So
No, that's
something-
that cookie cutter kind of thing. And
Right.
It doesn't work. That
Yeah,
does not
yeah, yeah.
work.
Yeah. So I try to be as positive as I can.
That's one of the reasons why I play guitar and I like music too. I'm a musician also. I've been doing a few stuff on that, so
Yeah.
that's
That,
another.
that was little Chico because he came to give us a warning that we got like 5 minutes.
Oh.
But what I
fine.
really want to do is I want to really look at the audience out there and have you give an inspirational message because you've said a lot that inspires today.
Well,
But wait a minute, I
yep.
have to show you which camera you are. So you can look directly into the camera. So that's your camera right there.
that one's mine. Okay. Well, for one, never stop creating. Keep your mind full, always mindful of new ideas, new inspirations. And A lot of times look around. Reading helps. Go to other different things for art if you're looking to draw or things like that. But always hang out with a friend who plays guitar, a musician, or people who love to draw, artists and everything. Like artists are kind of our way of expressing ourselves. And don't be afraid to express yourself. That's definitely my message here. Do not be afraid to express yourself. Do not put a little bar on that says, no, I can't go to that bar. Never mind the bar. Step over that bar and create.
And find a way to do it.
That's right.
Right.
Absolutely.
And we all got that power within us, and sometimes we don't feel like we have it. You know what I mean? And so we have to find our own way in achieving what our life goals are.
One of the things I am going to say too, if you hang around with cheerful, positive people,
Exactly.
that is a
There
big
you
plus.
go.
You hang around with good people, and you are who you hang around with.
Yep.
So that's why don't be afraid to create, whether you create on guitar or trumpet or whatever, or piano, or the drawing paper, kind of like little drawings like this.
Well,
or
wait a minute.
anything.
How come everybody can't do the same thing you do about 6 million freaking things?
That's up to the man up above.
But it's possible.
It
right?
is possible.
It's possible if they want to.
You try different things. You don't know unless you try it.
That's right, for sure.
Yep, try different things.
So, and I'm really encouraged that you were somebody that found a way to express yourself this way, because this does help me too, expressing my
Right.
frustrations or happiness or whatever it is. I love to be happy. Drawing makes me happy, or
Yeah.
speaking, or listening to somebody's story or whatever.
Well, yeah. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, it's really nice.
I think so. It's very nice. It's to me, that's my sanity also.
Yep.
Kind of gets my mind off other things that are going on. Because
Right.
you get your mind occupied with your illustrations or things of that sort, or paintings, whatever it might be. When you're creating, when you're thinking, put a lot of thought of, well, gee, what should go there? What should go there? Where the butterfly should be? Where your flower?
Yep.
Where do you want this and that? And it's all creative. You're getting your minds. It just helps get your mind off your other issues.
That's right,
bothering
for
you.
sure.
Gives you a break.
Right, for sure. And that's what my message would be for you out there and Walk Into Life too, is just like Steve said, find your power. What is it that makes you happy? And then create it and do it. And my friend Mary Adams used to tell me that all the time, is that we can all co-create together. But I can't seem to do that. I seem to be having a really hard time with that, especially right now. But anyway, so I just wanted to let the Walk Into Life viewers out there have an opportunity to see that nobody's perfect, especially not me. And Steve,
I know I'm not perfect, but
we
you know
like to
something.
think so sometimes.
No, well, look at it. I know I'm not perfect. Sometimes I've had days that I feel like I have 2 left feet, but that's
Right.
another story.
But
the thing is, don't quit.
Right, exactly.
Don't quit.
Even if you feel like it, don't quit. You're right. That's an awesome message. Steve, I want to thank you so much for coming and teaching me this lesson today.
Thank you, Linda.
But I want to thank you for being on the show today.
Absolutely. Thank you very much for having me
Yeah.
on.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, and this is Linda Carbonell say, we'll see you next time on Walking Through Life. Bye-bye.
Walking through this life of mine, well, it's teaching me so many things, like how to love and how to lose and how to choose.